Good evening. Welcome to the August 19, 2025 voting meeting of the Exeter Township School Board. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Fike, can you take roll call, please?
Jason Mell.
Here.
Julia Schaefer.
Here.
Deborah Bloom.
Here.
Dr. Andrew Battler.
Here.
John Fiddler.
Here.
Dr. Ann Herring.
Present.
Timothy Morgan. Travis Odom. Allison Wilson. 6 present, 3 absent.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fike. In addition to the 6 board members in attendance this evening, we're also joined at the board table by our solicitor, Sharon Montaigne, and members of the school district administration, including Dr. Christy Haller, superintendent, Mrs. Dawn Harris, assistant superintendent, Dr. Josh Hoyt, director of teaching and learning, Mrs. Diane Skornovaki, director of human resources, and Mr. Brian Fike, who serves as our business administrator and board secretary. We will not be amending tonight's agenda, and next will be superintendent's report with Dr. Haller. I am sorry, but before that, we are going to have music recognition. I believe Zezwit's music is coming up. Is that right? Okay. Feel free to step up to the podium.
Hi, I would just like to introduce Henry Perlberg from Zezwitz, who'll be speaking on the award recognition that Exeter Music has received for an additional year, which we are very excited about. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm very happy to be here this evening. Thank you, Mrs. Crotty, for the invitation to present this evening to the Exeter Township School District with the 2025 National Association of Music Merchants, otherwise known as NAMM, Best Communities for Music Education Award. The Best Communities for Music Education Award is a signature program of NAMM Foundation that recognizes and celebrates school districts and schools for their support and commitment to music education and their efforts to ensure access to music for all students as part of a well-rounded education. And throughout the program's 25 years, the foundation has recognized over 1,000 school districts, schools combined in the 43 states of the United States. Good evening. My name is Henry Perlberg. I'm an education representative from Zezwit's Music right here in Reading, Pennsylvania. But most importantly, I'm a retired music educator of 40 years in public school. Just a few words about music education. Music education is a powerful tool that shapes students' lives, providing them with skills that extend far beyond the classroom. It fosters creativity, enhances cognitive development, and builds emotional resilience, making a vital part of a well-rounded education. For many students, music class is the highlight of their day. It is the one place where they feel truly connected, supported by their peers, and free to express themselves. In a world where so many young people are searching for meaning and connection, music provides a lifeline, helping students discover their strengths, builds resilience, and find joy in learning. Music programs also help students forge meaningful relationships, creating a sense of community and belonging. It offers a break from the daily stress and social media pressures, allowing them to focus on something joyful and fulfilling. Something we often hear from students is that music class is the reason they get up and go to school each day. It is no surprise then that schools that prioritize music education have higher attendance rates than those without music programs. Music education not only keeps kids coming back to school, but also lays the groundwork for their academic success by fostering critical thinking, improved literacy and math skills, and increasing graduation rates. Research consistently shows that students engaged in music education outperforms their peers academically. Music training also enhances cognitive functions, improves memory, strengthens problem-solving skills, making a valuable tool for academic success. Students have found that children who study music tend to have larger vocabularies, more advanced reading skills than their peers who do not participate in music lessons. And beyond academic achievement, music education also plays a crucial role in student engagement and retention. Schools with music programs not only see improved academic performance, but also experience higher graduation rates. In fact, schools with music programs have an estimated 90.2% graduation rate nationally, compared to just 72.9% in schools without music programs. The Exeter Township School District is one of 131 Pennsylvania school districts and 935 national school districts who have received the honor of being named Best Communities for Music Education by the NAMM Foundation. The Exeter Township School District Music Department has a long tradition of providing an outstanding music program to all of its students and community. And I would like to recognize the 11 members of the music department staff, Nina Dulduski, Amanda Brenna, Heather Hafer, Emily Reppert, Patty Klein, Dawn Keebler, Kyle Luckenbill, Melissa Crotty, Michael Albrecht, Elizabeth Combs, and Lorraine Selke. Just a few of the highlights from the 24-25 Exeter Township School District Music Department included, in addition to the daily classroom instruction, rehearsals during school, before school, after school, numerous concerts in the school district as well as outside the school district, were the high school Eagle Airs performing at St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York City, the fourth graders attending a Reading Symphony Orchestra performance. The high school orchestra spent the day with the Philadelphia Symphonic members. The junior high school musical ensembles had excellent ratings at the Music in the Parks this past spring. And 4 of our students were accepted into PMEA, all state ensembles, 2 in orchestra, 1 in jazz band, and 1 in choir. And in addition, an incredible performance of SpongeBob Teen Edition at the junior high school, and an amazing performance of The Little Mermaid at the high school. And as we begin the new school year, we're looking forward to the marching band, which has already begun hard work during band camp this summer with their show called A Dream at World's End, which features the music of What a Wonderful World, Symphony No. 10 by Shostakovich, The Sound of Silence, Down with the Sickness, and Die with a Smile. And just a little plug for the marching band, I think this Friday night, August 21st, is their season opener. As we begin the school year, we will be having for those students that are going to begin their journey in instrumental music education here in Exeter Township, we'll have the band fair on September 3rd and the string fair at September 4th, both held at Watton Creek Elementary School. So it is at this time with great pleasure that I present the 2025 Best Communities for Music Education to Exeter Township School District and their music department.
Mr. Pilberg, I'm sorry. I have one question you may be able to answer. I'm not sure, and sorry to put you on the spot. Do you know what criteria the NAMM Foundation uses to determine apparently Mrs. Crotty knows the answer to this, so if you'd like her to answer.
I, as a past music department chairperson from where I previously taught at, is an extensive 30-page form survey that you fill out talking about the demographics of the school district, what programs you have in the music department, as well as the number of students involved, the courses that are offered. What else am I missing? Title I numbers.
Okay.
Dr. Boyd, Title I numbers. It includes 3 essays on things that we offer, and each of them it takes into consideration the buildings, how well they're maintained. Really a lot, and that's done in October. Is when it's opened.
The survey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so in October it will open again. I will once more do those 30 pages and 3 essays.
Yeah.
And then that window closes in January, and we usually learn about it in the end of April, early May.
And do you happen to know how many consecutive years we've won the award?
I do. I looked it up. I think it's 13 consecutive years,
Okay.
which is great.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah,
That's great.
It's really wonderful honor.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good place to live. Live and work in Exeter.
Okay, we're gonna.
I have a question, too.
Oh yeah, go ahead,
Just
Mr.
waiting for
Fiddler.
the picture. Melissa, is this, just so I understand, and for the public, too, is this a county-wide award, statewide award, regional?
This is national.
Oh, national.
This is a national
So
award.
we're the only one to get this?
No, there were
900. He said, Mr. Pilberg, you said 900 some.
Yeah,
national?
900 in the nation.
And there are 130 in Pennsylvania.
Okay, any others in Berks County?
There are, not all of them, but there are. I think there were 6. I believe Kutztown is in there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not the only one.
We are not the only ones in, but we are also, it's maybe 5 others in Berks County. It is not all 18 school districts.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Congratulations again.
I hate to
oh.
leave and run, but we do have Toad the Wet Sprocket concert tickets tonight that starts like now, so thank you
Okay.
very much.
Nice plug.
Have a wonderful evening.
I like how you plugged that right at the end there.
I
That's
know,
good.
thank you, right? Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Crotty. Okay, we'll go back to Dr. Haller with Superintendent's Report.
Great, thank you. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who made our opening day with staff such a successful event. During our time together, we introduced 2 new features to the district. One is that we are going to be doing something called Flashback Fridays. That will be something that happens on a monthly basis where we post a picture on our website of times of activities or people in the past just to celebrate the rich tradition and heritage of our district. It was also brought to my attention, so this is great, that this class, and I have to confirm this with the Alumni Association, is the 70th graduating class of the Exeter Township School District. So that is very exciting. And then the second thing that we are going to be doing, which is a little bit new, which we're going to be bringing to the school board is, as you know, we have a very strong partnership with the Exeter Community Education Foundation. And this year we're starting a new program called the Student Ambassadors. And we launched this at opening day yesterday. We had approximately 16 of our students come and help with the different things that we were doing, directing people to different places, handing out some of the raffles that ECEF was gracious to donate to our staff. And they did a fantastic job standing up there speaking in front of probably about 400 staff members and explaining what ECEF does and what we intend to do this year and how they're going to be a part of it. So they were an outstanding representation of our high school student body, and both myself and Dr. Hoyt and Ange Cook are very excited about working with this group of students this year. And then lastly, as everyone knows, school is starting on Thursday. We have school Thursday and Friday of this week. It is always an exciting time to be in the building to see our students, kindergarten through 12th grade, enter those doors. That's the amazing thing about education for students and staff, is that every year it's a fresh start. And so we're looking forward to an outstanding 25-26 school year, and we're all excited to welcome our students back. Thank you.
May I ask, how do you pick the ambassadors?
Sure. We actually sent out myself, Ange Cook, Dr. Hoyt, and Jen Breton was instrumental. We developed a application, and we sent it out to our students who were juniors, and sophomores, because obviously our seniors were leaving. And we thought that maybe we would get 5 to 7 students. We thought that perhaps would be good. That would be great, start, manageable. And here we had about 16, and we were just so excited at the prospect of all these students having interest in truly a service organization for the school district, that we felt that we wanted to have all of them participate. So we put it out to everyone.
Do they get community service hours for that as well?
Yep, they'll get
Awesome.
community
Great.
service hours for
Okay,
it.
perfect.
And it's just so amazing to hear the different things that they're interested in. So myself and Ange Cook met with the students last week in anticipation of opening day, and they were able to select the different ECF committees that they wanted to participate on. And so they're going to actually be helping us craft this program. And the whole point of it is that so many times as adults, whether it's administration, the board, the community, they drive the decisions on what we think kids need, and the voice that we forget to ask is the kids. So the intent of this was to get students involved in education and hear their voice, and we're really excited about that. Thanks.
Okay, next is public comments on agenda items, but no one has signed up. Then we'll go on to board meeting minutes. If there are no objections, we'll adopt a motion to approve meeting minutes from the July 15, 2025 board voting meeting. Hearing no objections, the minutes are approved. Treasurer's report and payment requests, or if there are no objections, we'll adopt a motion to approve the July 2025 Treasurer's report and payment request dated July 16, 2025 to August 19, 2025. Hearing no objections, the Treasurer's report and payment requests are approved. And we're going to move into committees, starting with education with Mr. Fiddler.
Thank you, Mr. Mell. Just 4 items on the agenda. The first one is an enrollment report. There's no board action required. I did have a question, though. I know these are estimates at this time of the year, but I noticed the total number of students is down about 50 from last year's estimate. Does that cause for concern at all?
No, as we have shared with the board before, our population, our student enrollment has become more unpredictable over the last several years. You probably can go back and do some comparisons. Earlier this summer, we were at a very low number for students for Jackson Wald, and within a week's time, we had 9 enrollments, and then probably 1 wound up withdrawing from Jackson Wald and moving over to Lorraine. But just that period of time with those 8 enrollments that we didn't anticipate, we had to open a 4th kindergarten class at Jackson Wald. So I suspect that over the next couple of weeks, we will see more fluctuation in those numbers because students will withdraw, students will add. If you're driving around Exeter, as all of us are, because many of us are residents, you'll notice that there are a number of houses for sale and they're selling very quickly. And with that, we're seeing an additional students coming in. The majority of students that seem to be enrolling are in our Lorraine area, residency area, and our Jacksonville residency area. We saw that anomaly last year in kindergarten when we had 100 students enroll in kindergarten at Lorraine and we had to add a 5th kindergarten class. The last 2 years, our Whatton population has been down, and historically that has been our largest classes. But even over the course of the year, it seemed like every student who enrolled in the district was a 3rd grader at Lorraine. So, you know, that this 4th grade class going into 5th grade next year is well over 300, and it's a large class. So again, a lot of fluctuation. So grateful for the board that you were willing to engage in doing this enrollment study because it will help us with determining staffing for our students.
Okay, thank you.
May I ask, I'm sorry, does it get to a point where you, because of the difference between Jackson Wald and Whatton, that we change the lines of who's considered what school?
So that's a great question. So the district hasn't engaged in any conversation for a number of years. I've been a resident here for 26 years about looking at redistricting. You may recall that when the district built a Whatton Creek, the decision was made to close this building, move all the students from Lausch to Jackson Wald, and then the students from Jackson Wald to a Whatton, and they're less than a mile apart. And then, of course, we have Lorraine on the other side of the highway. So I suspect that probably after we do this enrollment study, it'll give the district, the board, some idea as to what the population of the district potentially could look at in the future. And at that point, we might want to engage in a second phase where we start looking at what the boundaries are and the way the district is districted at this point.
Do you know when we are going to see the enrollment study? Has there been a projected date yet?
So we were waiting to really dig into this to the October 1 count. That's a critical day for us because that's what we look at for student population. We have gathered the majority of information for the Matt Cropper, who is doing the study for us, and then they will be able to send that or use that to start the study.
All right. Item B is conferences. It is recommended that the Board of Directors approve the following list of staff conferences, one for Dr. Joe Alcaro and one about autism for several of our instructors.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
I just have a question. Isn't it neither of these was on the committee of the whole agenda. Don't we normally put in bold items that are new that weren't on the previous committee of the whole agenda? I think we do.
You're correct, we do.
Okay.
I apologize, that must have
I
been
think
missed.
I think it's not only helpful for the board, but I think it's helpful for the public following along, whether it's tonight or whether they catch up later on. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, any other discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
Item C is field trips. It is recommended that the Board of Directors approve the following field trips beyond the 60-mile radius. I believe this is a sporting event, senior high school softball team in the late winter, early spring.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
And item D, early graduation requests. It is recommended that the Board of School Directors approve the attached early graduation requests per District Policy 217, and it looks to be about a dozen, little more than a dozen requests.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Is it typical to see this many? I don't remember ever seeing that.
Usually they trickle in a little bit more. This does seem like an abundance, but we have been noticing that there's been more of a trend where students are looking to graduate early, either to start college courses or get out in the workforce.
Okay, any other discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
That does it for the education report. Always glad to pinch hit for Mrs. Wilson.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fiddler. Athletics and Extracurricular Activities Committee, Dr. Battler, could you take that, please?
Sure thing. It is recommended that the Board of School Directors approve the Special Events Emergency Medical Services Agreement with Penn State Health, Milton S. Hershey Medical Center, or MSHMC, to provide ambulance and medical services for its students, staff, and visitors for all Exeter Township School District home football games.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
It is recommended that the Board of School Directors approve the revised recommendation memo for a change to an existing position in the CBA. This was previously approved with the position of an Assistant Advitum Advisor. It has been corrected to an Advitum Advisor.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
Okay, and I'm also going to plug, per Mr. Odom, about the first football game Friday. Come and support the football and marching band. And I noticed also that the tennis team is out and that the golf team are 6-1. So they've won against 6 districts and they've only lost to 1, which is Boone so far, which is pretty cool. I didn't check all of the other ones, but I would encourage everybody to check everything that's going on this fall.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Battler. Personnel Committee, Dr. Hearing.
Thank you, Mr. Mel. If it's okay, I'm going to pull out items 2 and 8 to do separately.
Okay.
It is recommended that the Board of School Directors approves or ratifies the following personnel items. Any items in bold have been added, changed since the Committee of the Whole meeting. Item number 1, resignations. 3, appointments. 4, transfers. 5, change of status. 6, additional assignments. 7, leaves of absence. Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
It is recommended that the Board of School Directors approves or ratifies the following personnel item: retirements, of Lorelei Hartman with 33 years of service.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
I'd like to say congratulations to her retirement and thank you for all the time she's been with us.
Hear, hear.
Okay. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
And lastly, it is recommended that the Board of School Directors approves and ratifies the following personnel item, number 8, the attached list of course requests.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? I will be abstaining from this vote because my spouse is listed in the course request. Any other discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And I abstain. Motion carries.
That's everything, Mr.
Okay.
Mel. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hearing. Finance and Audit Committee, Mrs. Bloom, could you take that?
Yes, I can. It is recommended that the Board of School Directors approve the attached Exeter Township School District Child Nutrition Program procurement plans.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Can somebody explain it quick?
I can try it. Every year, the federal government requires that we come up with a new procurement plan, which is basically mirrors the previous year, but it has to be approved every year since it is federal money.
Any other discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
It is recommended that the Board of School Directors approve the BCIU classroom lease agreements for the purpose of one Head Start class at Jacksonwald Elementary and one pre-K counts class at Owatton Creek Elementary.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
I have a question similar to the one I asked before. Again, neither one of these was on the previous agenda and they weren't put in bold. But I am curious to know why the rush. In other words, why weren't they put on the agenda, the COW agenda? So it's not the bold question. This time it's why weren't they put on the August, 5th COW meeting?
I honestly don't know. I don't know if we didn't have the lease agreements at that particular time. I can check with Casey, but this is when they were put on. I can check and follow up with you.
And same with the child nutrition program. And Brian just said that we do this every year. It just seems like we're rushing it.
I can answer child
Oh, okay.
nutrition. It's sort of like we approved the rate increase, but the form wasn't available to the following month. I think this one, the format wasn't available to recently.
Got it. Okay, good.
And we're going to start feeding kids on Thursday.
Yep, good. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just like my contracts, they come in at all different times throughout the month. So sometimes things will come in before a cow and sometimes things won't. You know, can't instruct other agencies and organizations as much as we would love to be able to do that. We can't instruct them as to when to send them to us. So
okay.
sometimes it's just comes in like a spattering like that.
Got it. Good, thank you.
Okay, any other discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
That is it for the Finance Committee.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Bloom. Facilities and Transportation Committee, Dr. Badler.
Sorry, Mr. Mel. It is recommended that the Board of School Directors approve the mechanic services agreement between the Exeter Township School District and the BCIU. It is attached.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Just same previous questions, 2 questions apply, but also a third question. What is the cost of this?
It's the actual cost of the employee plus 8%. The IU will supply different types of employees to districts, but they have an 8% administrative fee because they cover the liability insurance, unemployment, the workers' comp. We have to have a certified mechanic there to keep inspecting our vehicles, and our mechanic retired. We have not had any certified diesel mechanics at met the requirements that wanted the money that we're paying.
Got it.
So.
Can you, not right away, but can you give us a figure for next time, for the next meeting?
Well, I can tell you the IU pays, I think it's $29 an hour
Oh, I
for a
see.
mechanic,
Okay.
And
plus
assuming,
benefits.
okay, and then assuming they're just working a standard 40-hour week, or?
Correct,
Okay.
right.
And then would that be for 9 months? how that
As
works?
long as we need them, it could be for 9 months. It
Okay.
could be, well, actually, it could be less than that.
Okay,
You know, whenever we're running buses, we have to have a mechanic there
Got it.
because if something fails, he has to go out and take a new one out and bring the old one back and get it fixed and repaired.
Right. Good. Thank you very much.
Okay, any other discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
That's everything for me.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Battler. Policy Committee with Mrs. Bloom.
Threat assessment, and policy 824, maintaining professional adult-student boundaries.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, thank you, Mrs. Bloom. Exeter Community Education Foundation with Mrs. Schaefer.
Thank you, Mr. Mel. We hosted our 17th annual ECEF golf outing on Monday, August 4th at the Reading Country Club. It was a gorgeous day, and we are very thankful to our sponsors, golfers, and volunteers for making it a success. Special thanks to Megan Blue for chairing another great outing. Tickets for our third annual Casino Night Gala fundraiser will be available to purchase this week for our November 8th event at Redner's Event Center. We are very excited for this popular event. Yesterday, ECF was on hand to welcome back faculty and staff for the 2025-2026 school year. We were very happy to be joined by 12 of our 17 new student ambassadors who will be working with ECEF to help bring an impact to education in Exeter for years to come. We are very excited for this new program and look forward to sharing regular information about the awesome things these ambassadors do. We hope everyone has a great school year.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Schaefer. BCTC Joint Operating Committee and BCIU Board of Directors, Mr. Fiddler.
Thank you, Mr. Mel. I think I said last time that neither one of those organizations meets in July, so we'll pick up again now that the school year is starting. The BCTC Joint Operating Committee meets Wednesday of next week, and the Berks County Intermediate Unit Board of Directors meets Thursday of this week. And I'll have more to say after that.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fiddler. PSBA and Legislative Liaison, Mrs. Schaefer.
Thank you, Mr. Mel. Not much going on in the legislative world. Not much has been in session except for waiting for the budget to pass. So, Brian, any comments?
Make them do their job. I feel sorry for a lot of districts. They're actually going out to borrow money to meet payroll, because they don't have the state funds. So.
Guess we'll wait and
Thank
see.
you, Mr. Fike. It's very enlightening, thank you.
On the PSBA home front, just for all of us board members, there is a Building Bridges webinar coming up on the 20th. It's how to be an effective school board director during polarized times. That you can register on their website. September 12th, I will be attending the PSBA's Start Strong workshop up in Mechanicsburg, which prepares school boards to welcome newly elected directors after the November elections. So they'll be covering like best practices, training requirements, and we'll receive a resource binder to support effective transition. So I'll be going there next month, and I'll bring it back. Other than that, I don't have anything else.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Schaefer. I did have one legislation article. I just want to share a synopsis of it that I read from an article that came out a few days ago. A group of Pennsylvania legislators is taking action to address the alarming rise in online child exploitation by introducing a resolution that designates the week of August 17th through the 23rd as Social Media Safety and Parental Awareness Week in Pennsylvania. The measure is being led by Senator Scott Martin of Lancaster County, Senator Tracy Pennycook of Montgomery County, Senator Frank Berry of Bucks, and Senator Rosemary Brown of Monroe. Together, they are urging schools, parents, and community leaders to join in promoting education and prevention of online dangers to children during the designated week. The initiative is the first of its kind in the United States. So I just wanted to share that, that is at least in play.
Sorry, Mr. Mel, what was the date?
August 17th through the 23rd, so technically
So
it would be
not
right.
when we're even in school yet.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, some may be in
21st,
school.
Okay. I was just thinking, I was
I
like,
didn't pick
why
the
would
week.
why would they not put it in September or like, you know?
It's not
But-
related to school.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
true,
it's.
but I mean, if we're going to
Yeah.
promote it, I mean, like it's, yeah.
I would suggest that anyone that disagrees with that week, they write their legislator. Okay, all right.
Jason,
Yes.
a question. Are these, I don't need to know their political affiliations, but is this a bipartisan quartet?
The four senators I mentioned are all Republicans.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, moving on, Township Borough Liaison, obviously Mr. Morgan is not here. I just had one update I wanted to share on that. The next joint comprehensive planning meeting is Thursday, September 4th. So that will be to review the draft that was circulating around the committee there, so see what kind of progress is made then. Next is public comments for non-agenda items. Again, no one has signed up. Are there any board members that would like to be heard at this time?
I would, please.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Fiddler and the rest of the board, just to update you, Ms. McCarty gave me a update. The other Burke schools involved are Boyertown, Governor Mifflin, Kutztown, Ole, Wilson, and Wyomissing.
Thank you.
So, yeah. And there's slightly over 500 school districts in Pennsylvania. So that's
Okay,
1,
yes.
2, 3, 4, 7
Got it.
in our county. So.
Okay, thank you.
And I'd also like to just thank the administration, staff, and faculty for a great time yesterday. That was fun. Next year we do need a playlist because Mr. Mel wasn't there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
trust me, you don't want my music there again.
It was fun last year. And just a shout out to Mr. Brown as well for shooting off that gun.
It was a
T-shirt gun. Sorry.
Yeah, let's clarify, there were no firearms involved yesterday. It was a T-shirt air cannon.
Yes, it was. Sorry.
It was
my
a
bad.
t-shirt. It was a t-shirt gun that the Reading Royals graciously let us borrow. Just for
Yes.
clarification.
So, yes, and also wanted to compliment Mr. Brown on his presentation at the junior high orientation. I did get to attend that, and it was pretty amazing, and the students enjoyed it. So, and good luck to everybody on Thursday.
Okay, any other board members? Yes, Mr. Fiddler?
Yes, so some breaking news broke just today. The U.S. News and World Report rankings for American high schools is out, and I want to offer my congratulations to Kutztown High School for supplanting Wyomissing as the #1 ranked high school in Berks County. I guess that's the good news. The bad news is Exeter is still number 10. But we can work to do better. So congratulations to all.
Okay, any other board members? All right, our next meeting will be our September Committee of the Whole meeting on Wednesday, September 3rd at 6 p.m. There will be an executive session immediately following the adjournment of this meeting to discuss student safety and security, in addition to reviewing active litigation filed against the district. If there are no objections, we'll adjourn the meeting. Hearing none, meeting is adjourned.